Hi, Michaela Harris here. I appreciate you reaching out to me for this video. I love making these for business owners because I love being able to show them different ways that they can build their brand awareness and grow their business and reach more of those customers that are out there looking for them. So I'm going to show you several tips throughout this video of things that you can do to build your brand awareness and reach those customers. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to show you what kind of search volume is out there available in your area, and these tips are going to help you reach those customers. Now, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out at the if you have any questions of this information, whether you choose to reach out and try to use my services, or whether you try to attempt this on your own. Either way, I'm here to answer any questions that you have, so please don't hesitate to reach out. First things first, I have your Facebook page here. I tried to go to your website, but for some reason my firewall is wanting to block it. I am not 100% why it's not trusting your website, but if it's doing that to me, then it's likely that it's doing that to a lot of other customers, so I would definitely check in with Wix as to why that's happening. Now, I can show you the analytics behind your website though, and if you see here, that DR is pretty high. So that tells me that that DR is how powerful your website is. But this can be misleading because you're on a subdomain. So this wixsite.com right here is the main domain, so that's where the power is coming from. It's not necessarily your website. So what's important to note here is that power is determined by your backlinks, and backlinks are going to be a link from any other website pointing back to you. So you want these links to be high quality, relevant, and powerful. If they're low quality, they're not really going to help you much. So it's really important that you're paying attention to the quality rather than the quantity. Then the next thing would be those keywords. So keywords are really important. These are what's going to tell search engines what your website's about and what types of searches you need to show up for. So I'll speak a little bit more on that, but pretty much on your website you're going to want to put about 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on your homepage, and that content within it, about every 150 words, put a good exact match keyword. Now again, I'll explain those keywords in a minute and how you find which ones to put in there. But then on your back pages, you want to put about 500 to 750 words of content with keywords. You want to make sure your additional locations, so I know Houston's huge. If Houston's your main area, make that your home page, and then any additional outerlying areas like Katy or any other areas on the outside of Houston that you serve, you can put those as additional location pages, and then your services need to be on separate pages as well. And right now you can see that your website's not really generating you any traffic, so I'm going to show you what the benefit of having that traffic is and what it's going to look like for you. So if you take a look here, as a potential customer, if I'm looking for a contractor and I don't know a company by name, I'm going to do what most people do and type it in on a search engine. And that phrase that is typed in is called a keyword. How you know which of these to target, you want to target buyer intent keywords. They typically look like a service and a city. And when you target these are going to be people who are actually actively looking with the intention of hiring a company for a service. So they're going to be the ones that directly translate into potential customers. Those are the ones that you want to target. So when someone searches that, they're going to see the top 3 businesses and maps and the first page of organic URLs. 9 out of 10 people will never make it to the second page, and most won't even click more businesses. You want to be as easy as possible for your customers to find in order for them to utilize your services. If they can't find your company and they don't know that you exist, then they're not going to know to use you, and that's not going to end up being customers for you. So being in the top 3 of maps is important. And then also about 75% of people that do this search on average are going to click the top 3 URLs. So it's important to have your website ranking on the first page in the top 3 and to have your business profile ranking here. So if you don't have a business profile already, I definitely recommend creating one. Go to your Google Apps, go to business profile, and create one. Completely fill it out, get it verified. Then you're going to want to make sure you're getting more photos, reviews, and citations than your top competitors. Photos, better if they're optimized and geotagged, but if you don't know how to do that, as long as you're uploading authentic images, it's still helpful. And then those reviews obviously are going to happen over time. Just make sure you're getting anyone you serve to give you go in there and give you a good review. And then citations are also extremely important. So citations are going to be anywhere online that lists your name, address, and phone number exactly as it appears on your business profile. So it's extremely important to make sure that you're doing this to help power that profile and get you to the top 3. Now, why this is important, if I take a look at your top competitor for that search I just showed you, so right down here, if I find the first actual company, HoustonContractors.org, the first actual website that's not a directory, and I take a look at their website statistics, you can see that their UR and DR is decent. It's pretty good. It's not the best, but it's good. They have quite a bit of backlinks, so this would be kind of what you needed to beat out. And then those keywords are what's the most important, because they're going to be what tells you what you need to build your content on your website around. So if you're looking to show up for searches that are for contractors in Houston, Contractors Houston, that keyword right there, gets 250 searches a month. Houston Contractors, an additional 250 searches. And then you can continue going down. Contractors Houston. So these two each get 200 searches a month. So you've easily got well over 500, closer to 1,000 if I continue scrolling, of people in Houston looking for a contractor. Now, if you want to show up for other things, such as home builders in Houston, that one word alone gets over 1,000 searches a month. Houston home builders, an additional 1.1 thousand. Home builders Houston, 700. So just out of those 3 words, you've got well over 2,000, close to 3,000 people just in 3 words that are looking for your services. Now, this is the difficulty it takes to rank for those words, and that's a little bit high, so it's not going to be the easiest, but it is possible, and it's going to mean exponential growth for your company. So I really want you to see here that there is a lot of potential for growth, and you can grow exponentially. It's just a matter of, are you willing to do the steps that I'm telling you? Of course, like I said, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. If you're going to attempt this on your own and you have questions through the journey, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'd love to talk with you more about it. If you're interested in having someone do this for you, of course, reach out to me as well. This is what I do. I love helping businesses grow exponentially and reach their dreams and their goals. So please don't hesitate to reach out. I appreciate you taking the time to watch, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.